Hello friends, I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you doing today? Tonight is the official Star Wars release. I'm not going tonight. I'm going in the morning. So, fair warning, tomorrow I will probably review the film in some way. I'll try to figure out how to not do it spoilerishly or to do very minor spoils or separate spoiler segments or something. I don't know. I'll figure out a way to talk about it with you without being an ass. Let's put it that way. Speaking of jerks, today the FCC chairman got his wishes. Or he got the wishes of the corporations that are in his pocket, along with a ton of senators. I don't understand how anybody could believe that having rules in place that enforce consumer protection on the internet could be bad. How that's government oversight, or how that's, well, his stance has always been that, everything that we've said about net neutrality is that it's all hypotheticals. It's all hypothetical that the companies want to charge you more. Bullshit. Companies want to charge us more, and they will use every rule in their power to do so. And I think that the fact that they lobbied for this is a very big representation of that. That they are willing to give up consumer protection for a few bucks. Yeah. The fact that internet providers can now, or maybe, this isn't all said and done, but the idea is that internet providers can discriminate between bits, between ones and zeros. They can say that some ones and zeros are more valuable than other ones and zeros, and determine that you should pay more for those ones and zeros, or the person who is producing those ones and zeros should pay a fee to have their ones and zeros delivered faster. That's complete crap. It's complete crap, right? Like, the internet is not ones and zeros. The internet is services. It's the things that ride on those ones and zeros. It's the information that makes the internet special. And if somebody can restrict access to information because the information uses more ones and zeros than other information, that's just crap in my mind. Complete and utter bull crap. I don't know. I don't know what to think about this. It's kind of a mess that I didn't honestly think we would end up in. Like, it just seemed so natural to say, yes, the internet is a utility and it is a basic right. And that's just seems obvious, right? It should be a basic right. Access to ones and zeros should be a basic right. Being able to give people discriminatory control over those bits of information is completely outrageous in my mind. At this point, you could say, well, if you don't like it, just don't have internet. that doesn't work anymore. In the 90s, you could have said that. During the bubble, you could have said that. But that doesn't work anymore. Too much of our lives depend on the internet. Too much of I don't even receive bills anymore I wouldn't know what to do if the internet suddenly was gone. How would I pay some of these bills? Because I don't receive a bill. The company, I would have to look their information up on the website because there's no phone book. That doesn't happen. How would I find out how to contact this company to find out if I owe them anything and then figure out a way to pay them? Because I don't own checks. So, and giving somebody the power to screw with that, sure, that's a hypothetical. Oh, they wouldn't do that. Yeah, sure, they wouldn't do that. Why wouldn't they do that? If their check service is better, or, they have a check service, why wouldn't they stop me from using everything else? If they could, because they can't. I don't know. What a world. I had another nap today, just woke up. I think Keely's going to come over and spend the night. I'm going to go see Star Wars in the morning, so I will probably post tomorrow's episode early, and I'll see you then. Thank you for watching, as always. I really appreciate it. See you tomorrow.
Hey, Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
Today's random fact comes from the BBC. When does the brain stop growing? We used to think that the brain was fully developed by very early teenagerhood, and we now realize the brain doesn't stop developing until mid-20s or even early 30s. There's a lot more information and evidence to suggest that actually brain development in various forms goes on throughout the lifespan.